Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Tier 5 stream of round 3 of Season 18. And tonight we're at the Brands Hatch circuit, which is just off the M25 near Kent, in England, that is, for anyone who knows their UK geography. Um, it's a track that I never want to see on the calendar ever again after Monday night because I had a torrid time in my races. Um, yeah, I did not enjoy racing here Monday night. I was near the back in both races, and yeah, I don't like this track. And anyone who votes for it in to keep it on next season's calendar, there's going to be consequences. But anyway, this Brands Hatch was just a little bit of knowledge for you. It was last used as an F1 circuit in 1986, which was run by Nigel Mansell. But it has been a mainstay of several other championships like the Fanatec GT World Challenge Europe, British GT, of course, and touring cars. I'm sure there's many others, but they're the main three well-known championships that drive around here. Um, yeah, it's a tight, twisty circuit. It's quite difficult to overtake. You sort of rely on people making mistakes really for to get a clean overtake done. There is a couple of overtaking places, but not many. So you're kind of putting your faith in other drivers really to get these overtakes done. So this is a sprint race. We're doing first, obviously. So I'll go through the grid quickly before we start. Obviously, Gum has done very well to get it on pole position in the Lexus. Bichetti, who had a torrid time last week in Nordschleife, has regained some of his confidence back, and he's put it on the front row. He starts in second place in the Nissan GT500. Gabo is in third place, and Cracavelli in fourth. Boyan in his teammate in fifth place. Apocalypse in sixth. Known Light in seventh place. Young Sappy in eighth. Inorganic in ninth. Jarl, I think is pronounced, if I'm correctly, he's in 10th place. Lord Hans 11th. And Fudo, my fellow Cornishman, although I'm not technically Cornish, wasn't born in Cornwall, but I've lived here for most of my life, so I'm just going to say my fellow Cornishman in 12th place. And Gaz in 13th place. So not a full grid, unfortunately. So all that's left for me to do now is to try and find a decent camera angle before we start. Maybe go somewhere in the middle, I think. 8th place looks good, I think. So let's go. There's 3 red lights on in a minute, so we'll crack on. 5 light, away we go. It's not a great start by Boyan, but Apocalypse has got a great start in the Subaru. And Jarl is in 10th place. He's always made it up to 7th, but it looks like a fairly clean getaway. I'm just going to pause it there just a second and see if anyone's got themselves into a bit of spot of bother. No, it looks fairly good at the minute. And Gum has managed to retain that first place, but I'm just going to go onto the front because I think Bichetti was challenging there for the first place. But no, Gum has managed to go slightly wide, but he's not going to get a time penalty there. That is a little bit of a runoff area that's on this track that you can use without incurring a time penalty. Bichetti is Gum's just pulling away there. I don't know if that's the speed or Gum got a better exit. or not, I don't know, but Government's just starting to pull away from Pichetti a little bit. I'm assuming they're all on the soft tyres. I'm just going to double check that a minute, because that would be something I should have checked before the race, really, but never mind. Um, yeah, everyone is on the soft tyres. Gaz is a little bit further back. I don't know if he's got himself into a bit of a situation there. He's not that too far off the back of Lord Hands, but probably a second or so behind. Um, but it looks like it's been a very clean sort of like getaway for the drivers here so far. But they are only on lap 1 of 11. One thing I should say, I'm just going to pause it. One thing I should say, despite being in this track being in England, where the weather is very unpredictable, it actually cannot rain at Brands Hatch, which I find very strange, really. But there we are. We'll crack on board with Crackaveli in 5th place. Just slightly off Gabo, who's had a moment, he's had a bit of a tank slapper there, but has managed to compose himself and retains his position. Apocalyptus gone slightly wide down the grass in 3rd place, but again, he's all good. Top 5 remaining. Yara's made his way to 6th place, and no light in the Porsche. I can't remember where he started, but anyway, so yeah, Yara's had a great start. Started in P10, and he's made it up 4 positions on the opening lap, and that is lap 1 already done and dusted. Let's go through the grid quickly. Start to spread out a little bit, which is Fudo going slightly wide there. Inorganic might take some opportunities, but no, nothing doing so far. Yeah, the field is slightly spread out, even though it's on the beginning of lap 2. They've got a bit of a battle here between Known Light and Yarba's 6th place, and Young Sappy is not too far behind either. So let's see if he can. No, he's not got the slipstream not really taking any effect there, and the top speed is not having much of an effect either. So as you were there, the top. Yeah, we're starting to see some gaps appear quickly during this race. So Gum has managed to have a good start, but Shetty's still in 2nd place. See if I can get myself on board with a battle. No, I think Young Sappy might be this free car battle for 6th place. Might be the closest battle on track in a minute. But having said that, I think Gabo is caught up to the back of Crackabelly. Got some wheels to the grass there. Might be losing a bit of traction, but no, he looks okay. Can he make for a dive down in the inside there? Didn't really fully commit there, I don't think. I think he could have gone for that, to be honest, but yeah, didn't commit himself, unfortunately, and he's still behind Crackaveli in P5. Oh, and Yarl's on a bit of a moment there. He's lost a bit of traction there, and he's lost 2 places down to Yarl and sorry, he's not held to Knowing Light and Gabo. So I didn't actually see what happened, but it looks like he just didn't take that corner the best, and yeah, lost a couple of positions there, unfortunately for him. But he might try and regain. No traction loss. I don't really know what that means. Let's go for the grid. It's as you were at the back. Oh, Gaz has tailed off slightly, quite, and sort of Fudo's had a moment. Let's see if I can. Oh, so Fudo's in 9th place and coming into turn 1, and he goes wide. Many of instances of many of cars have seen that gravel trap, and yeah, he's. Yeah, that's unfortunate for him. Let's go back to the start. So Gaz has obviously had a member there as well. He's gone way back off the grid now. I'm not going to go all the way back because he was far off the grid in the way, and I thought we were going to see an accident there, but no, he is okay. But he is He's good about 3 or 4 seconds off back of Fudo now, but he was last anyway. So and Lord Hans has made his way to 11th, obviously because the Fudo going off. Boyan in 10th place, in 9th. Jarl 8th, and still keeping Young, Sappy, and Gabba for company. So it looks like Knowing Light has actually gone to 5th place now as Gabba loses traction and he's losing a ton of positions there, and he's falling away all down to P11 just behind Lord Hands. Not a good moment for Ryan Gabbo there, but so the top 3 I'll guess on the left hand side of the screen there is As You Were, and Boyan and Ian are going to close the company. But on lap 4 already, just quite a short lap on my lap points. Actually, about a minute and a half, or probably less than that, as you can see. A minute 25 is the fastest lap of the race so far, done by a race leader. And yeah, Jarl trying to get back to P6 now. Young Sappy in TTR, and Known Light is slightly pulled away from this battle now. And he's quite far behind 4th place. Crackerbay is he's lost the position now to Apocalypse. Apocalypse was in 4th, and so unfortunately we've missed that overtake, and Crackerbay might try and go down the inside here, but no, too far back, and he's gone slightly wide there on exit. Yeah, it looks like that battle's done. So yeah, Bichetti is keeping Gum honest here, so I don't think Gum's not pulling away as much as he would like to at this stage, but he's still in the lead. But Bichetti's keeping them honest, so there might be a battle brewing here later on in the race. It's all doing personal best by the looks of it. So the top 4 now are quite well, the top 2 have bubbled up, and the second 2 have got their own little battle. So, like I said, some gaps forming here. 5th and 6th are quite close together, and 7th not too far behind either. So, what was a 3-car battle that turned into a 2-car battle is now a 3-car battle again. And not too far away. Boyan's there as well, and Lord Hand's slightly further back, and Garrow's there as well, and Fudo is also there, and Gaz looks like he's having a bit of a terrible race at the minute. He's dropped way off the back of the pack now. Not many major battles going on here. Oh, it looks like Young Sappy went slightly wide there on the exit, but he's gathered up okay. Lap 6 now, so more than halfway through this sprint race. And yeah, there's not really a lot of action to call on really at the minute, apart from people making mistakes, but yeah, there's not many battles forming here. Apocalypse was having a bit of a struggling moment there, but I don't think Crackerberry is close enough to I don't know the words I'm looking for. Let's not give a commentator. Anyway, Bichetti is close to Gum, as it has been in the last couple of laps, but again, doesn't look like he's anything close enough to make a move at this stage. And Gum's put in the other fastest lap, so he's just above the 24 mark, the 1 minute 24. So some good pace being set here by the leader. Bichetti having a bit of a moment there, but he still is okay. Yeah, you can see on exit they're trying to get their power down a bit too early on the exit of these corners, and they're losing a bit of momentum. But I think Gunn is doing that as well as Bichetti, so I think they're both doing the same thing, which is keeping these two close together on track at the minute. I'm just trying to look on the road, keep my eye on the right hand side of the screen here. It looks like there might be a battle for third place here. Opiclops has gone wide. Krakenberry could capitalise that as well as I was looking for earlier, and it does so as Apocalypse has gone wide again. So I think what's happened there is Apocalypse has got dirty tyres, and as he's got to make the next corner, his tyres are just not cleaned up enough to keep in place, and he's lost 1, 2, 4 positions as a result of that one little mistake. Which is a shame for him. He was on for a decent podium now, but now he found himself back in 7th place. All a lot of work to do now. Found himself behind Jarl, which is still involved with this like 4-car battle now. It is a 4-car battle in my opinion, although there's still like half a second gap between them all, if that. Actually, no light has slightly pulled away, and he's actually caught up to the back of Krakenberry now. Krakenberry's lost a little bit of time there during that battle with Apocalypse. Maybe had to take some avoiding action, I didn't fully see. But so it's just a good battle now for third place, and it's 1, 2. It's probably that 2-car battle in a minute. I think Young Sappy's just a little bit too far behind at this stage, with 3 laps to go of this sprint race. Apocalypse is now trying to get himself back at the grid. He's challenging Jarl now for P6, but not able to make a move just yet. I'm just going to go up to the front of the grid because I think Bichetti is. No, he hasn't. No, the track map was very deceiving there. I thought he was a lot closer than he was. This looks like the closest battle on track at the minute. Well, there's 2 battles here, one for 6 closing Jarl and Apocalypse, and then there's another battle for and Young Saka's gone wide. He's amazing end up. Yeah, he's done the same thing as his teammate did a few laps ago, and he finds himself down in 8th place now, just in front of Boyan. Lord Hands has had a moment, obviously, because he was in P11th and now found himself right in the back of the grid and is way off. I think he's had more than one incident there looking at the track map. He's way behind Gaz, who was way behind himself. I don't know when that happened. I'm not going to go back and look because I don't know when that happened, to be honest. So it could be 3-4 laps ago, and I don't think I'm going to waste my time doing that. No offence to Lord Hands. Fudo and Gabo got a close battle here. This is going to determine who's going to start on pole for the feature race. So this is a very important battle, actually, in the grand scheme of things. Let's see if anything's happened. In the middle, I see the top 2 as it are. Looks like there's a battle here between Apocalypse and Inorganic. I think Inorganic was checking Apocalypse. So Apocalypse, he was challenging Jarl for speed. Oh wait, Inorganic lost 2 places there. Only going slightly wide, but it's cost him a lot of time and position. He's down and finds himself down 9th place now. And Fudo is challenging Gabbo for P10. Looking down the inside here, goes slightly on the grass. Maybe he's going to maybe a bit of a dive bomb here. This is what I would do. But Gabbo is done his braking all right there, but Fudo had it inside the line and was able to take that P10 away. So that battle is done for the time being. Although Fudo's gone slightly wide into the Gabbo. So there's a good battle here between Young Sak and Apocalypse. Apocalypse was challenging Jarl for 5th place and has now found himself being challenged himself by Young Sak for P7, and Apocalypse might be going slightly wide there, but keeps it on track. But Young Sak has got some momentum here as we're on the penultimate lap of this race. I might just quickly go up the grid. and there's still a battle for third and fourth place. In fact, Knowing Light has gone past Crackabelli now. I missed that, unfortunately. Knowing Light finds himself in a podium position, but Crackabelli might try and get that past as we find ourselves on the fun and up of the race here at Brands Hatch Sprint Race. Knowing Light was defending very well there, so Crackabelli not able to take any opportunities, but Knowing Light's done quite wide, but Crackabelli's not close enough to go on the inside there. 6 and 7 remain the same. Let's see where Bichetti is now. He's fallen off by ever so slightly into Gum. So Gum, barring any mistakes, will win this sprint race. I've got to keep an eye on these two are way behind Bichetti and Gum now. I can't believe the top two have just absolutely gone. So I think all the rest of the grid have had a battle in each other and just lost time to the front two, but the front two have been quite quick anyway. I've got to keep an eye on the right hand side because the top two are quite near to finishing this race, but I just want to keep an eye on this battle, but I think I'm going to have to go away now because Gun is about to finish the race. About to cross the line and finish his race in first place, and Bichetti will come home in second. Crackabelli might get the inside here, but I missed contact. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen. It's very, very close indeed. Oh, Knowing Light just keeps hold of that third place. It would have been controversial if Crackabelli finished in third. Yao finished in fifth, Public 6th. Yang's happy in 7th, Boy in 8th, Nugget in 9th. Fuda just goes in 10th. He starts a pole for the feature race. Gabby 11th. Gaz in P12, but he's quite far back of the grid. That was very close to that way. The third or fourth place could not have been much in it at all. I might see if I can find I might go back to that and see how I can find a better angle of that. I'm just going to let Lord Hands cross the line. But I'm going to go back to that battle for third and fourth. And Lord Hands was quite close to Gaz there, actually. But I might. That's annoying. I didn't know that was going to happen. But I'm going to go back to it anyway because I need to see it. Who am I looking at? Oh, didn't want to do that. So I think this is the last lap, I believe. Yeah, it is. It's the best camera angle I've got, but it's ever so close. So I can find a better angle. That's 10 seconds, really? There was a bit of contact there. I think that if Crackabelli had made that move, it would have been slightly controversial, I think. Because there was a bit of a push to pass. This is a good camera angle. Oh, there could not be much in that at all. Less than a tenth. That was a great finish. I think, yeah, like I said, I think it would have been a controversial third place. There was a bit of a push to pass, but I don't know how the stewards would have viewed that. But in the end, Crackabelli kept that third place, so it's irrelevant. So that is your sprint race done. So I will quickly go on to the feature race now. What? Got to do this. Oh. Must be a quick way of doing this. think I was supposed to turn my engine sound down for the stream. I've forgotten all about that and I can't be bothered to do it now. But anyway, we'll carry on regardless. So, right, we'll go over the grid then. Just to remind everyone where they all finished. So Fudo, thanks to that overtake he got done on the last lap. We'll start on pole for this feature race. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Inorganic starts second in the Lamborghini, Boyan third in the BMW, Young Sappy in the other Nissan GTR, Apocalypse in the Subaru, Yol in the Mercedes, Crackenvelli in the BMW, no one light in the Porsche on the grid, as well as Bichetti on the. I've not seen another Nissan GTI 500 in this season so far, so I'm guessing he's a reserve driver, but he's done every race so far, so that's interesting. Got Gum in the Lexus. Gabo in 11th place, just behind him, his teammate. Gaz in the Subaru WRX, and Nordhans makes up the grid in the Mazda. Right, so we'll go to became reserved from lack of attendance. Okay. Lack of attendance, there was no attendance as well. Yeah, so not lack of, non-existent. I'm going to go on the TV cam for this, just to mix it up a little bit. And yeah, we'll get going. Weirdly, I can't see the lights, but I can hear the green clanger thingy going. Green clanger thingy? I've just caught that weird noise that makes when the race starts. And actually, this is a crap camera angle, I'm going to be honest, so that's not really helped me whatsoever. But I'm looking down the grid, and it looks like everyone has got away nice and tidily so far. So really, I'm going forward with I've forgotten who this guy is now. Gabo knows it, who was down in the back of the grid. A little bit of a car banking going there, but that's not a good start. I think it's Gum who finds himself really spun around here just by Crackenvelli. Let's see. Let's pick the bones out of this. Crackenvelli has been tagged by No One Light as well. And Crackenvelli's gone wild as a result. And so it looks like Gum is going around the outside. And Pichetti is right behind him, as you can see in the middle of the screen there. At the bottom of the screen, shall I say. So Gum's gone around the outside. A little bit of contact between the Nissan and the BMW as well, for good measure. So I think Crackenvelli, to be fair, he might have been. Oh, let's go back. I'm going on board with him actually. See, he's got his hazard lights on, so he's probably knowing that accident's coming already. There's a little bit of contact there, I believe, between the BMW and Nissan, and that's Crackenvelli's been pushed wide himself. So, is there a quicker way of going back here without going back 10 seconds at a time? It must be. I am spending quite a lot of time on this one this time, I must admit, but I think Gum was actually. I think he's already losing now. I think Crackenvelli just tagged him and just helped him on his way, to be honest. So I don't know if that got reported or not. I don't know. I think that might just be a racing incident in my book. Oh my good God. And young Sappy having a terrible time there. let's see what's happened to him. He's gone wide anyway. And finds himself 4th place now. Just wondering, I'm going to go on the board, the guy behind him. A little bit of a tag there. And yeah, I'm about to put him onto the grass. And there's 4 people going wide here. Oh, I've gone to the wrong person. Yeah, I'm going to stay on board with Jarl and Mercedes, see what happens. So he's gone wide onto the grass, so he's already having a moment as Apocalypse in the Subaru on the left-hand side of the screen there. Did he get tagged or did he spin in the zone? And this about to go full wide on this very narrow circuit as no one light on the Porsche tries and force himself through the middle there. Oh. So I think what's happened is that really just about enough room for 2 cars there really is. There's 4 cars trying to go around on this down the straight. And I think they've all just been I think young Sappy has clearly come off worse there. Let me see if I can find the person behind. Hackavay's got the best view. I think young Sappy was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Already had a moment just before he got to this corner, and then was pushed wide. And I'm not sure any one driver was to blame there. To be honest, I think the Subaru did give him a tag going into the corner, but I mean that's not resulted in what's happened here. I mean, yeah, I don't know how to call that one. I wouldn't. Yeah, I was going to move on to be honest because it was an unfortunate incident. Young Sappy was just the wrong place there at the wrong time, and he's going to come off because it'll be worse. What happens to him? He's not going to collect any drivers, probably, so he's found himself in last place now, which is a shame for him. But anyway, we've got a bit of a battle here between Gaz and Gabo, the Subaru versus the Lexus, and Lord Hands keeping them honest. Bichetti trying to make moves down there as well. He's already come in contact with Crackabilly once already, and he looks like he's hit him slightly again. Oh my god, what's gone on there? Is that a little bit of lag or was there contact there? I just saw Gabo sort of like rubber banding there. To be fair, the Nissan GT500 has made a good move there, so that shouldn't be. No, a bit of lag there from the Gabo from Brazil. I think I did see, and he's gone wide. He's not going to get too much of damage, I don't think, but he has lost a lot of time and position to Lord Hands. And Gabo onto the back of Cracavelli now. I'll tell you what I forgot to do. I'm useless at doing this because I've not checked anyone's tyres. So let's do that before we go any further. Inorganic is finding himself in first place. I didn't see that, unfortunately. He's on the medium tyres, as is Fudo Warrior, who was on par and has lost a lot of time there as well to Inorganic. He's on the medium tyres as well. Jarl on the mediums. No one liked the mediums. Boyan in the medium. Boyan's got damage in the rear there. I'm not sure what's happened to him. Puckalup's on the mediums. Machetti's on the medium. Krakenbay's on the mediums. Gabo's on the mediums. Lortan's on the mediums. Interesting. You usually see at least one driver having different tyres, but nobody's. Everyone's on the same tyre, so I'm guessing they're all going to be doing the same strategy. Who knows? Bichetti now, it looks like he's on a charge now. He's in 7th place, trying to go. Oh, there's a lot of lag going on here. I think it could be the host having a really bad connection. This could be messy looking at this race as it stands. If the lag continues, there's going to be some incidents, I think. Oh, a great move by Gabbo there going down the inside. Cracker Bear, a little bit of contact, but I think the move was fair. And Gabbo finds himself down in 8th place now. And there's a battle here going on for 3rd and 4th. Knowing Light is got himself around the inside of Jarl and he's moved himself up to 3rd place. Jarl gone slightly wide there, but that's a good move by Knowing Light, who's challenging for P2 now with Fudo. And it was just giving Inorganic a good opportunity here to put his foot down and get away from this chasing pack. City found himself on the grass, looking to try and go around the outside, and no dirty tyres and puts him wide. It's got half a second time penalty and he's lost a position to a couple of groups as well. So I'm not sure where the time penalty's come. Obviously a corner cut at some stage, and he's lost a bit of traction there. Oh! What has gone on here between the Mercedes and the Porsche? I did see Knowing Light go slightly wide there, but was pushed off or did go up in the zone. Let's have a look. So Jarl's got a good one on him, and yeah, he has tagged him and he's put him wide. He's waited it up for him, to be fair, but Knowing Light is going to lose 1, 2, maybe 3 positions, and Jarl's lost a lot of positions himself. No, actually, I would not have done that. I'll just carried on, and if I got the penalty, so be it. But everyone does things differently to me, so yeah, but that's your prerogative. This midfield battle is really tight here. Unlike the sprint races, everyone's all concertinaed up to each other. What have I just seen there? What is going on? I'm gonna have to go back. There's been an incident here, I think. Am I on the right BMW? I think I'm on the wrong BMW. That's the one. Well, I'm buying the right BMW. That's what's happened here. I think Jarl has gone too deep there into the corner. Unluckily, has not tagged the back of Gabbo in the Lexus. I think he's made his own mistake there, and yeah, that's unfortunate for him. He's got himself into the gravel. He's lost a lot of time there and some positions as well. Lord Hound's not able to make up positions there, unfortunately for him. Young Sappy recovering from his incident on the previous lap. Gum 12th place, and Gaz is not enjoying race around Brands Hatch so far this evening. He's in last place and once again finds himself off the back of the pack. So let's go back into the midfield where the battles were heating up. Looks like some gaps forming here, but there's a good battle here between 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th place. You can see Fudo there as sort of... Is it Fudo? Yeah, it is Fudo. Because what I want to know in Light is they've been able to pull away slightly, and the Super Apocalypse has got to the grass here. Can he keep on track for next? Yes, he does, so he's okay so far. But Pichetti might have an opportunity to go down the inside here to take 3rd place, and he does so he moves up himself into the podium position. It's a good move there, but Pichetti capitalising on the mistake from the Subaru driver. And actually Knowing Light trying to go around the outside here in the Porsche is going to be tagged slightly, but I think that's okay. He's managed to keep out of the gravel, so not too much time lost there, and looking to go around the outside of him again, but that's a difficult move to pull off really. But he's got an inside now for the next corner and should be able to take away that 4th place, and he does so. That's a good move there from Porsche. Played the waiting game there, I think, and done well there. So these two now are not too far behind Fudo now, who's in 2nd place. But Apocalyptos is in a slipstream now, Porsche, but nothing doing. Too far back to think about going for an overtake. And he's gone slightly wide, he's gone too deep there, I think, but lost a bit of time there, but he's okay. But he's given Gabbo an opportunity, and Gabbers to slam on his brakes to avoid contact with the Lexus, I'm sorry, the Subaru, and that was Crackavez to make a move down the inside there, and that's picked up a half-second time penalty. Yarl has gone going wide on the grass there, not good for him, and that's giving Lord Hans opportunity. Oh my good God. And Young Sappy, I think Young Sappy's actually pushed Lord Hans into ninth place inadvertently. Gabbo there is looking to try and go for an overtake. Slight contact there. Oh, I'm on the wrong car. Bit of a slight push to pass there, in my opinion. I think Gum should be. Well, I wouldn't give the place back, I'm going to be honest. I would just take whatever stewards were going to throw at me for that. But it's so. But it was a little bit naughty there from Lexus, and yeah, less about this. I'm not going to spare Gaz's blushes there. So we've got a 4-car battle now for P9. Yeah, this is oh, what's happened here? And Crackaveli's had a moment here. It looks like he's on his own. So he's coming around to turn 5, I think it is. I suppose he's obviously going slightly wide there, but oh yeah, he's got himself into the gravel and he's in the barrier. Oh, he's reversing back on the track. I think it would have been ghosting anyway, but reversing back on the track with 4 cars coming up to you very quickly is not what you want to be doing. But because of ghosting, I think he would have been alright anyway. And these cars are going slightly. Lord Hans has been slammed on his brakes, and he's ended up pushing Young Sappy wide. All sorts going on here. A little bit of lag still in this, and I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm not going to go too much into that because I think we saw what happened in front of us. Yarl's gone slightly wide and he's deep into the gravel belt, unfortunately for him. So this is a 3-car battle now. Although we have spread out ever slightly, so I'm going to take this opportunity to go back up to the further up the grid now and see what's going on. A little bit of a battle here between 5th and 6th place. And you can see Fudo, who's dropped down to 4th place now. So we did see 1 or 2 laps ago that Machete and No Light were chasing them down, and I've actually got past them. So how far in front? Gallic has got us I don't know what the run I'm looking for. I need a dictionary, insurmountable. I'm going to go with that lead at the minute. And he's having a hell of a good race here in this feature race now. Can he keep it on track? Can he bring it home for his first win of the season? Let's find out in a few laps' time. I should say the feature races. I keep missing out information here, but keep reading to know before I start the races. It's 29 lap race here. But anyway, a little gap now between Machete and Known Light here for 2nd and 3rd. Food has dropped off back and has gone wide, so that's not going to help his cause. And actually, Gabbo could take an opportunity to go around the outside, but Food has kept it inside. But Gabbo's got a good exit here. Could find himself making that move down to 4th place and does so. So that's a good move for him. He finds himself in stop 4 now. Fudo could come back at him. Question mark. He's going to have to go around the outside. I would not advise this personally, but he's braking later. But can he keep it? Good racing there, but Fudo just actually driving on the line and has gone slightly wide there as well, and he's lost the position at a proper lip boss. Oh God, I'm afraid to watch this. I think there could be an incident here any second now. Oh, he's found himself high second penalty. So that was in turn 1. He's got if he's put to that penalty. We're getting deep into his corner here, but I'm not sure if that's a racing line. I think the racing line is on the inside, if I'm not mistaken. And there's a bit of a gap now between quite a lot of lag still. There's a bit of a gap now between 6th and 7th place. Young Sappy, Cracky finds out is in 10th place now. Trying to recover. and Jarl is falling back. Oh, and Boyan, someone's happened to Boyan. He was in the middle of a pack there, but he's in. He found himself in 12th place now. It's unfortunate for him. With a free car battle coming here for P8. I'll see if Krakovelli can look for a move down on the Lord Hanser. I would say he's a good driver at this stage of the race. Looking at the inside, maybe. No. I think a good look for moving into turn 1, potentially, or turn 2. I'm going to stay on board with this for a little bit and see if anything develops. Oh, he's gone for a very late move there, but inside a little bit of a panel to panel, or door to door, I should say, contact there. But I think that's okay. Just on the borderlines of being fair, that is. And Krakovelli found himself in 9th place now. Let's get him back up the grid. A little bit of a battle here between 4th place of Apocalyptos in Subaru and Gabo in Lexus. Known Light has dropped off the back of Bichetti now, so I think that battle is over. And Bichetti managed to catch up with the back of it. Maybe closing ever so slightly. I don't know what lap I'm on. Am I being stupid here? Have I not done the right thing? Oh, I've selected the wrong thing, that's why. There we go. I was wondering where what was going on in the front there. Bichetti has done the fastest lap of the race. He's done a 26.2, and in Agonet's fastest lap so far is a 26.4. Last time around, 27.1 for Inorganic, so whereas Bichetti did a 26.4 himself. So yeah, he's quicker driver on the grid, I would say, at this stage. And I can see on the right hand side of the grid there that Gaz has had a moment again. And I don't expect any more time on that one, to be honest. So actually, if you look at the track map, it looks big on the screen, but actually Inorganic is probably not that far away from lapping that it could potentially lap Gaz in this race. We're on lap 9 here of this feature race. I'm just wondering when they're going to start thinking about making their pit stops. I'd say this looks like the closest battle on track now for P4, so I'm going to stay on board with this for the time being. And so if you look at Apocalypse is faster than that, 27.8, so yeah, it's still quite a bit of a gap between in terms of fastest lap time between these guys and the leaders. He's got a good run on him. Might look for a move down the inside, but no, can't do it. So far, and Gabby goes slightly wide, but he's managed to keep it on track. And looks going to go around and move around the outside. Again, a difficult overtake to pull off, in my opinion. I think I just saw a BMW go wide there in coming to turn 1. Oh, what has happened to Knowing Light? He was in comfortable 3rd place, but he's had a moment. There's no one around him. Oh, he's got his tyres on the grass, and yeah, that's put him into. Has he just reset the track there? I didn't think that was allowed. I wasn't sure. I don't think that's allowed. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's not allowed. You're not allowed to do that. Interesting. I'm going to move on because I don't know whether that's allowed or not, to be honest. But he's chasing down Fuda now for 5th place. Gun, yeah, there's a bit of a gap now between the top 6 and the rest of the grid. There seems to be any battles here. Gaz has pitted, but I don't think that's going to have a huge impact on the race, to be honest. Oh, young Sappy, oh, gone wide, just caught the last tail end of that incident. He's lost the position now to Crackavelli. He's got himself back up to 8th place. Oh, there was a battle between Apocalypse and Gabbo. You're not allowed to win as you could. No, I didn't think it was. I don't know if that's been reported or not, but it's on the stream now. So he's going to be in trouble anyway. Apocalypse and Gum are both pitted now. So let's just see what tyres they're going to come out onto. So I'm guessing it's gone to hard. So it's a one-stop strategy for these guys. As Gum, oh, interesting. He's got another set of needed, so he's going to have to stop again. So I'm going to guess he's going to go up to lap sort of 22, 23 sort of time and go to soft tyres. So Apocalypse is on the one-stop strategy as things stand. But it's having 11th place. He's got plenty of cars to overtake. Where did Gum come out? Gum came out in P9. So these guys have got a lot of overtaking to do, but I imagine a lot of guys in front are not too far away from the pit stop themselves. So Knowing Light has actually got past Fuda now. Fuda's tyre wear is not great. I don't know if that's his driving or if his car. I don't remember. I was in the 72 last season. I don't remember the tyre wear being that bad, to be honest. Let's look at the front two. It's Bichetti and that. There's still a big gap between the top two. And a minute, and Bichetti's still good. Oh, actually, saying that though, Bichetti can see inorganic, probably for the first time in this race. So he's hunting them down, and inorganic last lap was 27.6. They did the same sort of lap time, so I don't know what's happened there, to be honest. So Knowing Light, I think he is one of the quicker drivers on the grid. He is, I think he should finish this race in third place if he can find his way back past Gabbo. I think he was doing well there in the top three. It's 11, so on pace, and he's got to try and close that Gabbo down. Well, if it's not on track, or maybe tune strategy. I think he's pulling away now from Fudo as well, which Fudo's tyres are not looking very good indeed. And slightly better for Crackavelli in the BMW. His tyres are looking a little bit better. And Gum's just paired, as we know. Yeah, so Bichetti's pitted, so let's see what he's going to go on to. Ideally needs to pit now the next lap so he doesn't get undercut. Gabbo pits as well, as does Fudo. So what are these guys going to do? Are we going to have a two-stop strategy or one-stop strategy? Oh, it's fuel saving. I don't know why, but anyway, he's a hard tyre, so he's going for one-stop strategy. Gabbo is going for two-stop strategy, and Fudo is on the hard tyre. So there's a mixture of strategies going on this race. So let's see what Inorganic is going to do. He's still quite far. I'm going to see if he's going to pit this next lap or not. I would. No matter what strategy you're on, I would pit and just you don't get undercut by Bichetti. He's always got himself in the second. I didn't actually see where he came out to be fair. So I should have done that really. But anyway, Bichetti's already up in second place. What are you going to do? He's got pit now surely, and does so, and let's see what strategy he's going to do. I really need to have a drink. he comes out in half, so he's going for a one-stop strategy as well. And we're on lap 14 of this race. We're coming up to the halfway point now. The top two are, as you are, Crackerbelly in third place, but hasn't stopped. Gathering form, coming fifth, and Yara stayed out as well. Yeah, I think these guys on the medium tyres are staying out a little bit too long. They're losing a lot of time here. Let's see if we can find a battle to have a look at. And we've lost a car. We're down to 12 cars now. Who we lost? Let's see if we can find out who we lost. Known light's gone. Known light is gone. And I think if I remember right, what was the last round or the first round that he disappeared? I think he may have lagged out. So I think, well, that's a shame for him, to be honest, because I think he was a decent chance for a podium there. So yeah, unfortunate for him. So down to 12 runners now, which is a shame. I mean, you've got a lobby, but could have 16 in it. I don't know where the reserve drivers are in this tier. Good battle now to 11 and 10 between the young Sappy and Boyan. Young Sappy looking on the outside now, and on the fresher tyres, gets that move easily done, and Boyan stays out again. In fact, no one's pitting. Lord Hans has stayed out as well, as has Crackerbelly. I'm questioning their strategies, but I mean, I'm not a champion, so maybe I shouldn't question their strategies, but I would be pitting right now. Shitty's lost slight time there, I think okay, it's started to pull away again. He is definitely enjoying this race in that Lambo, and running lap 15 now, so we're halfway through the race. What has he got? Aero signature on the back of that car. Looks like it is. That's quite cool. Although I don't remember any affiliation between Ayrton and Samba. There you go. And Crackerbelly is surely going to pit this lap. He stays out again. Does he know that he needs to pit? I can't believe what I'm seeing, really. Interesting. Let's see if any of his fellow one-stoppers are, well, they are going to be one-stopping now, surely. Lord Hans has stayed out as well, but to be fair to him, he's got better tyre wear than Crackerbelly. And boy, I'm confused. There's a battle here between Lord Hans and Young Slappy from 9th place, and Food is not too far in front of them as well. I think it's only going to be a matter of time for Young Slappy to get past Lord Hans here. He is in a lot fresher tyres than Lord Hans. There's actually a 4-car battle here, but I'm not sure how much battling Lord Hans is going to be able to do on his very old medium tyres. Done well to keep it the car going in 16 laps of this race. So Young Slappy pulled off to the left-hand side now. And Lord Hans has covered that. I would have covered it inside still, but Young Slappy's not finding the way through. Literally pushing Lord Hans through the corners, but Lord Hans is making his car very wide here. Former teammate of mine as well, Lord Hans. An unsuccessful partnership, unfortunately. There we go. Trying and one start medium soft. When are you going to be pitting for the softs? If you're going to get and Crackerbelly finally pits, he's surely going to be pitting the hards. And he's come out in P8. So he's going to do medium soft. I mean, I suppose it makes a little bit more sense, but I think he's lost too much time there, to be honest, and Brian finding pits as well. So the two teammates doing the same strategy. I mean, I could be completely wrong, and this could work out and Cracker could win the race, but I'm looking at things where things are now. I doubt it. Lord Hans has stayed out, so I'm guessing there's been some sort of collaboration with these drivers and done all doing the same sort of medium soft strategy. And I missed the overtake, unfortunately. Young Slappy has got past Lord Hans now. Found himself right behind his teammate, back for P7, and that's a couple of left off, not too far in front of him as well. So let's see if in all of this, I forgot Jarl was actually haven't getting yet either, and he's in 5th place, so he's doing really well here, to be honest. I think he's going to come out just in front of Crackavelli, so he's pitting, he is staying out. Oh my good god. So I mean the tyres don't look that bad, to be fair. I think they're going to do another one lap there, I think. But I don't think he's got any chance of winning this race. Let's see, and Inagank has actually lapped somebody. He has lapped Gaz. So a little bit of balancing for Gaz there, unfortunately. I think I've seen him do better in the previous round, so perhaps his car and his driving style does not suit the track. Pichetti has closed in on a gap now, but he's going to have this lapped car of Gaz to navigate. So there's 9 laps to go, so plenty of time for Pichetti to still win this race. But it almost got a bit of tank stuck up there as he came off the exit. And let's see how much time Gaz cost them. They did used to be the fact that lap cars used to ghost, but I don't think that's the case anymore. He's picking up some slipstream here. I'm talking about this like it's a battle, but it's not really. But it's interesting because obviously Pichetti's got to get past him to catch up to the back of Inorganic. Pichetti does indeed get an overtake done. So we've got maybe 3-second gap there by the looks of it between the top two, with 10 laps to go, and they're all starting to catch up on the back of Gaz now and starting to lap him. And he's actually pulled off now, so he's done the right thing there. Meandering around that corner, he's not taking a lot of speed into the corners or on the exit. He's got to be so careful with his tyre wear, and he's coming under pressure now from a clip loss in the Subaru. That's not going to help with his cause, to be honest. Getting very squirrely on the exit there. So Jarl is obviously going to have to pit on this next lap. I hope he's going to pit on this next lap. So I'm going to keep an eye on this battle. This looks like a close battle here, although I can see on... Oh my... What have I just seen here? Oh, he's just completely lost the traction of his car there, and yeah, he's gone straight into the barrier and he's lost 2 positions there. So hopefully he will come into the pits now. Yeah, he's got severe damage there, as you would expect on the front of his car there, and I don't believe it. He's not going to have a good result here, I do not think. I mean, I don't know the results, so I could be completely wrong, as I've said earlier on, but I don't think so. Let's see if there's any other battles. Lord Hans has pitted. is on the soft tyres now. Is in 10th place as things stand. And Fudo going very slowly there. Crackabelly in 8th place now. Yarl in 7th, and there's a bit of a battle here between 6th and 5th place for about 5th place, I should say. We don't exactly put the lip gloss. There's a 3-car battle in here for 2nd place. But the inorganic has managed to pull away slightly from Pichetti's, but which means it's a 3-way battle here for 2nd place. This could be interesting, but I'm going to go. Hang on, I've missed that overtake. I've got to go back because I completely missed that. What's happened here? Oh, Apocalypse has gone too deep, and that's allowed young Saki to get a really easy overtake done there, and that's good news for him. I really am hoping that Yarl pits now. But if he pits now, I mean, I'm assuming he's doing it for 1 stop for medium soft. I think it's confirmed that as well. Medium soft, 9 laps on the soft tyres is still. I don't know how that's going to work out because I never went for that strategy. But I can't think it's going to be easy to do. Pocket has pitted on the hards. I wasn't expecting that. I would think those hards were getting to the end of the race, and he's coming out on the medium. So he's picked up a 3-second time, hasn't he? Oh no, he's picked up half a second time. That's not even the right driver either. So Yarl is in 11th place, and he's coming out on the softs. Obviously, I'm confused. A lot going on here. See, Crackabelly got tyre wear already, and there's only 8 laps to go still. But I'm going to go back to the front this way up the grid now because there's a good battle here for the 2nd place. But Scum and Gabbo are going to have to pit again, so it could just be a battle that's not going to last too much longer because I think looking at Gum, he's not going to make it to the end of the race on those tyres. Gabbo has got very good tyre wear, so he could potentially make it to the end of the race. But Gum, I think he will need to pit again, and both giving Pichetti a lot to think about here. All over the back of him. Well, I'll be slightly exaggerating there, but not over the back of him at all, but we're keeping him honest. So I'm going to stay on board with this as a Gum almost goes to the back of Gabbo there. So is this the 2 Lexuses? It is the 2 teammates battling out here for the 3rd place here. Hello. Uh, 7 laps to go in this race. Oh, still a little bit of lag, so they might need to look for a new host in the next round. Potentially, it's been a little bit of lag. Might be the drivers, could be them, but yeah, a little bit of lag. I'm witnessing that in a minute. And Gum has got the fastest lap of the race. I didn't notice when that happened. They were 26.1, so good pace there. He did the fastest lap in the previous race. And he's pitting. They're both pitting. So that battle is over. So they're obviously going to pit on the soft tyres now, I would think. So that is giving Pichetti a lot more breathing room now, so he can concentrate closing down Inorganic for 1st place. I don't know if Inorganic has won a race before. I've been in the same tier of him on a couple of occasions. Never won a race to my mind. So if this is indeed his 1st win, I hope it is his 1st win. I obviously don't know, but I hope he does win. Anyway, Gabbo comes out in 3rd place, right behind Gaz, who's been lapped. Gum, and actually they've done well because they pitted in third and fourth and come out in third and fourth. So that's good strategy for these two Lexus drivers here at the minute. And Kraken Bennett, oh look at that! Yeah, he's in 5th place though, so he's going up for decent points as it stands. A little bit of a gap now between him and Young Sappy. Pocket Evans is a little bit further behind as well. Lord Hands and Fudo having got a little bit of a battle here. Lord Hands on the soft tyres and Fudo on the hards. And boy, not too far behind either, to be fair. I'm going to go back to the to this battle here. This is the closest battle on the track, and it is only for P8, but and every little helps, as they say. So an extra point here there could decide a championship. So yeah, this is even though it is from 8th place, it's still an important battle to look at. I'm just trying to keep an eye on the right hand side of the grid. It looks like there's a battle here forming as someone has pitted for soft tyres. Who's that? Kragavetti's pitted for soft tyres, and he's come out in P7, so he's lost 2 positions there, but he's on a look good tyre now. So he's not too far behind the Apocalyptos. Young Sappy, I think he'd do well to come in 5th place. As Young Sappy just pitted as well. I'm not sure, but he's done. Oh, I do know he's just done the pepper sector, so I might keep him bored. Is this the most Americans? I don't know. There's a few Americans in my tier, so I'm not sure. I'm going to see if Young Sappy can continue this pace and see if he does another pepper sector. This could be on for a fastest lap here, and he's actually catching up to Gun now. I didn't see this coming. To be honest, oh no, it's not Gun, it's the lap driver, sorry. Oh, Gaz. And I'm expecting this to be a new fastest lap race, or Gum has just done a fastest lap as well. So 24.8 for Gum, and Young Sappy did a 25.4. So yeah, Gum actually just pitted on the previous lap of those soft tyres as well, didn't he? And Gabo is actually keeping it on, so despite the fact that Gum has just done the fastest lap of the race, but is still going to be a 2-way battle now for the lead for the 1st place. And Pichetti, I think he's been a solid driver so far. I think in the first 3 races, he had a little bit of a moment. Didn't have a great race in Nordschleife, but in terms of pace, he's been pretty solid in the first 3 rounds. He's not able to make an impression on inorganic and Lamborghini at the minute. Let's see any battles at the minute. No, Fudo and Lord Hands has actually just pitted as well for soft tyres, so he's back down to 11th place. So it's Brian just slowly coming at the corner there. I don't know what's happened to him there, but a little bit of a battle here between 9th and 8th place. BR is on some soft tyres and Fudo's on the hard tyres. So I don't know what much battle that can be really. I'm going to wait for the yard to make a mistake potentially for Fudo to make up a position. I think we can do it on tyres. But yeah, a lot of grid is spread out now. And Kraken Valley almost went a bit deep there. You can see Young Sappy in the distance. But he's got reasonably fresh soft tyres as well. So yeah, I'm going to look at this battle. Oh, it was a battle, but now it's not. Gum, as his pace is starting to pull away now from Gabo, his teammate. Way too far behind the top 2 to make an impression, and there's only 4 laps to go in this race. Front started to look a bit worse and wear on the GT7 500, particularly on the left hand side. See how his tyre wear compares to ALR has done a lot better job with his tyre wear. Yeah. Well, I suppose no guts, no glory, but there's plenty of guts, but no glory for you in this race. So 3 laps to go now for the race leader, and he's got a decent gap. I mean, you can see Shetty in his mirrors potentially, but I will not be concentrating on my mirrors, to be honest. I'm just looking forward and trying to concentrate, keeping the car on the track and trying to pick up your first win of the season, and potentially stop a bit of lag going on. Unfortunately, I think it might be just Gabbo with the lag, to be honest. I do think it was him. I noticed earlier with the lag, so I think it might be his connection to the server, to be honest, rather than the host. None of the other drivers are lagging. Yeah, not much happening down the grid, to be honest. Fairly spread out. I'm going to keep an eye on this battle, I think. But I think I'm going to wait till we get to lap 29 potentially, well probably, and then see if just keep an eye on the left hand side of the screen there and see any position changes. But I think keep an eye on this for the time being until the last lap and get to go on board the leaders. But we're on a penultimate lap of the race now. Yeah, Brands Hatch. Been a fairly sort of good couple of races I've seen, not too much. There's a few incidents here and there. No war correct. Good mentality to have, that is, yeah. But yeah, so plenty of risk, but no award in this race for Yo, unfortunately. Yeah, not too many incidents, as I was saying. There was a little bit of contact on lap 1, I think it was, but and then there was that full-way 4-car battle on the straight there at the beginning of a lap. But I don't think, other than that, there's not too many incidents to complain about, I don't think. But so it's been a fairly calm race, despite being a very tight, twisty track, and overtaking is very difficult. And these guys are coming up to the start my last lap now. So what I think I'm going to do at this stage is go on board with Shetty and see if he can make any impression at all on the leader. And he's not, and he's got good service on his tyre wear. Got a very good gap to come, to be honest. I don't think he's got anything to worry about from behind. And as long as he keeps on track, he's going to come out for a solid second place. But I did expect him to win this race when he made his pit stop, but I did not see this pace from Inorganic, to be honest. So Inorganic hasn't really been amongst the reckoning, amongst the front of the grid in the previous 2 races. So he surprised me, to be honest, on a difficult track. But maybe he's just put a bit more practice in. Yeah, I don't really see it on the calendar again either. So I'm going board with Inorganic now. I don't know if it's his first win, ever, or his first win of the season. But anyway, congratulations to Inorganic. That's been a great drive. Driver of the day material, certainly. And he comes in across the line in first place. And Bichetti comes home in second place. And that's 2 P2s with him, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. And Gum at P1 and the P3. That's a good result. Good luck for him. Gabo will come home in 4th. So good result there for Team Nexus. Sappi will cross the line in 5th place. Cracker Belly, a bit of a weird strategy, but he came in P6, so that's decent haul of points for him. And Apocalypse is quite far back in P7 in Subaru. Jarl, someone else did quite an odd strategy, but P8, that's not a bad result. Fudo comes over in P9, Boyan comes in P10, Lord Hans in P11, and Gaz, yeah, he's still got another lap to do. I don't think he's going to be able to finish that lap. I think, yeah, he crosses the line and finishes 12th, so it's not a good night for him, unfortunately. But anyway, that is your feature race done and dusted. I hope you all enjoyed the coverage here this evening, and I will be here again same time ish next week, I think, unless anything happens that I can't make that sort of time. But anyway, yeah, so I'm not going to go over the standings because you always see the standings in the Discord anyway, and I don't know the point system because I never bothered to try and look for it. So anyway, yeah, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again next week.